Welcome back to Crappy Off Brand. Actually, before we start, does this count as a crappy off brand of a meme if you take Gru and you replace him with me? Am I a crappy off brand myself? Go onto Reddit and come across Gru's Plan meme. Tell your viewers that you don't like that particular meme. Someone spends way too much time making one and post it to your own subreddit. I guess that's accurate. This doesn't really have anything to do with crappy off brands other than it being, I suppose, crappy off brand of Gru. I thought I'd mention it. Thank you, CaptainSparklez subreddit. Much appreciated. Anyway, with that said, let's begin with somewhere around what looks to be 19 with wait. What? Sean Connery versus the cock. All right. Well, 48 in one. Wow. I guess Sean Connery versus quite a few. That's a nice typo in a place where English is probably not the first language. So is it just kind of a bootleg of Scorpion King or something? Or is it just nothing to do with that? Probably. I finally found an off-brand of Watch Mojo. Watch Jojo. With 224,000 subscribers, 867,000 views, 414,000. Do they just re-upload Watch Mojo videos and retitle them Watch Jojo, or are they also like an established brand of their own? I've been featured in a couple Watch Mojo videos, I think, because people have linked them to me. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a logo that somebody paid for. So maybe it's legit and it's just an unfortunate kind of coincidence that their names are very similar things. I don't know. I'm not going to jump to conclusions and say it's a ripoff of Watch Mojo. I can't find him. Where's the stripey dude? I think we've actually seen this one before. It's just been long enough. I'll be honest. I don't think that stripey dude even knows where he is. Looks a little bit discombobulated right there. Like, it's like, oh man, I'm not sure where I am right now. How did I get into this costume? Why are there cameras in front of my face right now? Jeez, Mom, why am I here, dude? I just woke up right now? How did you get me into these clothes? I was just sleeping. Oh, Mom, I told you I didn't want to do these things. Well, honey, this is a great way for you to generate income for our family, doing these knockoff photo shoots. I hope that's not the case. This minion at a flea market. Speaking of Gru, that looks like a kid's art project or something. Dude, if I were in elementary school back in art class during the time, like right now when Minions and Despicable Me were in, that's probably how my minion would look. I don't actually know why the minion has a separation between the body and head. It's a little weird. It's not how they work. It's honestly probably not too far off. That looks like my old clay projects, which I think I have one up. Yeah, pretty sure I have one up over there. Hollywood. Yeah, did you know that the Hollywood sign was actually put there in order to advertise a housing development that was being made? And initially it said Hollywood Land, and that was the name of the housing development. Then I guess it became so iconic that when the development was like concluded, they sold off all the properties. They were like, they asked if they could just keep it up. They were told to remove the land part, and they just kept Hollywood. The more you know, and it's just now become an iconic thing. So I thought rather than discussing the knockoff, I would talk about the original. When they ask you what game you want to play, but you're not too sure. Like just bulk wholesale bought a whole bunch of Uno and then put it in a new box and they're going to resell it. Except in this one, the twist is that when you get down to one card, you just have to kind of go, and look around and hope nobody notices that you've just, why is he saying, so much? Is he nervous? Oh no, he's down to one card. I have no idea who they were trying to copy. The voice of Spider-Man. That is a really interesting thing to combine. It's like you have the voice, the TV show, and then you also have Spider-Man. Why is it the voice of? Is this like this is a contest where somehow people have to be singing while also impersonating Peter Parker while in their singing. Like this, they have to sound like Peter Parker if Peter Parker were singing, and also shoot webs around, except that the judges' backs are turned, and so they're completely unappreciated in their efforts to swing around from the rafters, and occasionally they get injured and no one gets to see it. It's all for nothing. Didn't have my phone on me. Actually bought this to share it with y'all. PS Vita game. Is it just one of the things where you like, wait, what are you even trying to do with that? Where do the rings go? Are you trying to get the ring? Because I assume it's like a water thing. You tilt it. It's like a real life accelerometer. That good old water always tries to stay level. So, you know, you can tilt it around and stuff. Are you trying to get the rings onto something? Do they have the posts in there? I remember there was a thing where wasn't there like a game, or am I combining things and misremembering, where you like kind of fire up rings inside of water and try to get them to land on things? I might be wrong. I don't think those buttons actually do very much, but you did go and use the PlayStation logo. So maybe people will actually be convinced. You've heard of Oreos, now get ready for OCOP from China. They even did a subtle copy of the Nabisco logo. Sure thing. I mean, I assume that's Chinese characters. I don't actually know for sure. But there are probably a lot of knockoffs of things there if you look. I bet, honestly, I know that the trademark infringement laws are pretty lax there when it comes to taking international brands, international from China, I mean, and making them Chinese. I think it's pretty lax. So there's probably a lot of stuff like that. Probably tastes all right, though. Just slap a Fortnite label on it and we'll get more buyers. Probably not wrong about that. Fortnite Battle Royale backpack. We've been selling this thing for like 3 years. We're not pushing any units. What do we do, guys? Well, Fortnite's really big, and sometimes people wear backpacks that don't look anything like this. This is more PUBG, but Fortnite's bigger right now, so we'll just add Fortnite. Holy shit, we're selling them like hotcakes now. That was a great idea, Johnny. Good stuff. You're promoted. Honestly, it's probably working like really well. Boy, I sure love eating long yellow things. Prices you can trust. Long yellow things. Pretty sure that's Del Monte, which is like, this is probably somewhere in the US. Someone was just having a good time. I refuse to believe that someone couldn't figure out the word for banana and it instead was like, yeah, long yellow things. I don't know what else I should type, so I'm just gonna describe exactly what they are. Yeah, I haven't tried one of these. Never bothered to look up exactly what they are, but they're long and they're yellow. So that's what she said. Yeah, I don't know why it's yellow, but it's probably unfortunate. Star cars, Lego star cars. Why is it that I have a feeling that it's not actually Legos? It's probably a knockoff. So it's like, on one hand, they're trying to get away with integrating cars and Star Wars into one thing without infringing trademark, but then they just go slap a Legos logo next to it. So I was like, why bother at all with the skating around the two different, trademarked IP franchises, but then you just slap Lego next to it. It's kind of pick one or the other, but you overrode your skating around the things by doing that. So I'm not sure what you were going for. My friend and I died laughing in the store, seen in Taiwan. Despicable Men. Dude, we've totally seen this one before too. This must be like a major brand, because I think this was the deformed robot or something is also this brand. So this must be like a major company in Taiwan or in Asia or something like that. Despicable Men. Little do they know that would be just completely different. You despicable man, you. Look at these despicable men. He's about to slaughter. And then it's like, again, you're trying to skate around the trademark by adding the N there, but then you just use art of minions in each of them. So it's like, choose one or the other. Jupe. Beep boop. It's a jupe. Oh boy. This could be anywhere actually, except nope. Looks like some Chinese characters potentially. Good old Jupe. I feel like you could have just called it a Jeep, and Jeep's probably not going to go after you if you're in China selling a toy that is a Jeep. But you never know. Just gotta be careful. I guess you can never be too careful. Who knows? Jeep actually probably sells in China or something. I know more and more auto manufacturers breaking into the Chinese market. So found this triple threat in Chechnya. Nike, Air, Supreme, Louis Vuitton. How many different brands can we fit on this that are they all seem relevant? Yeah, in the US, it's like the more valuable the product, the more designer, the more different designers pile on the same product, right? Like if you're super rich, you buy a shoe that has Nike, Adidas, and Reebok on it all the same. That's how licensing works, right? You just put your brand with other brands all on the same product. Definitely how it goes. Super legit. They missed the red, though. There's no red. It's not real Supreme without the red. Totally off-brand, guys. We're getting meta here. Reddit.com/r/shitty-off-brands. Let's see how it's doing, though. Is it possible other content? Oh, 439 subscribers. So not quite as significant, but we got Super Turtle Ninjas, Tarantula Eggs, and Pokemon something. Hey man, gotta start somewhere. We'll see if that subreddit gets popping one day. These crappy ripoffs of Netflix, Twitch, and Spotify. Oh god. And on that note, it looks like we are running out of time today here, folks. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description. If you want to watch more Reddit-related videos, subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, link is in the outro over on Merry Music. I'll see you next time.